Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. If you couldn't see it, and obviously you couldn't if you're listening to the radio, but Dave was doing calisthenics, it almost looked like.
I was trying.
Is that your new warm-up to work routine?
Well, I don't know. I've been. I don't know about you folks, but lately, every time I pick up my phone and I try to look anything up, it's telling me about how I need to improve my liver. And there's all kinds of potions on sale online that you can buy that will revigorate your liver. And then it goes from that to, exercise and that sort of thing. So I'm kind of trying to work my way in. I don't know if I'm going to take one of those potions or not, but, kind of loosen up the liver a little bit this morning.
All right.
There, she's working.
Okay, well, good.
Got her going. Oh.
Careful now. Don't strain yourself.
I feel kind of like a houseplant after yesterday.
A house plant?
Yeah, a houseplant just sits in the house.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of that way myself.
It was kind of cold and nasty out. Didn't really have anything going, and was going to go up and visit my mother. I knew she'd be watching the volleyball match, and that went on longer until after dark.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out the way we all wanted it to, but I have to say, well, first of all, let's take our hats off to Texas A&M for coming into that house and playing like they did, and I think disrupting the University of Nebraska team just a little bit with their blocks and so forth. Was a heck of a comeback for Nebraska, just a few points away from pulling off that comeback win, and I know that people were disappointed about it, especially after the fairy tale year they've had as far as winning everything they've participated in, but that's sports, right?
That is sports, yeah. And as you read a little bit more about the match when it was over, Nebraska had some girls that weren't feeling well, kind of battling through some flu-like symptoms, it sounds like, and one of their top subs injures herself in pregame warm-ups, and so it was, it was just a unfortunate thing. But when you just look at when you just look at it as a match, my goodness, what that? Have you ever seen anything like set number 4?
No, and I don't watch a lot of volleyball, but that was pretty entertaining and also somewhat stressful.
It was a bit stressful, that 4th set, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Now our own Christy Wells went down to the match, so maybe we can talk to her later if she's speaking at all now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess that she may not have a voice because she was yelling so loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be really neat to get her take on the atmosphere because once Nebraska started fighting back, man, that place got electric.
It did. And you're right. They were kind of off tick. They got ahead early in that first set and looked like they're going to cruise, and then all of a sudden they gave up that lead, and they never really clicked again until they started making that comeback as far as what you usually were used to seeing them do.
Yeah.
And Texas A&M, they came in with the idea of an upset, and they were able to pull it off. A lot of combination of things, as you say. But
yeah, it wasn't a good day to be the number 1 seed of your region yesterday in volleyball because Texas went down too. Wisconsin upset Texas yesterday too. So
gosh,
it was one of those days.
One of those days.
Yeah.
Well, the men's basketball team on Saturday. Won one on the road over Illinois with a last-second shot.
Amazing win.
Gave up a little lead they had going through the fourth quarter and back and forth. I did not hear the whole thing, but Kent Pavelka.
I don't know if Kent's going to make it through the year.
Well, that's what he said.
I heard he said he about passed out.
Yes.
When Jamarcus made that game-winning shot.
Yeah, he did. The post game, being a radio person, the post game was entertaining because they were so frazzled that they were trying to fill and wait for some people to come and talk to them.
Oh,
in
sure.
the post interviews, and of course, TV stations were kind of in the way of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the coach finally got there to visit with them, and they were trying to get some players and so forth. But Kent, he was not shy about going, well, they're never going to get over here. They got the TV stations over there, and they'll come to the radio, and he's all Mr. Negative there about it. But I think they got some guess, and they won the game, and that's just Kent Pavelka. That's just the way he is.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think now best start in school history for the men's basketball team, probably going to be undefeated at the end of the year. Who saw that coming?
I don't know. They're on a roll. They're playing really well.
They are. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, they're a team, and that's why they're winning. So
well said. Yeah.
All right, we'll scoot along here because I think we have a guest coming in. We have some grocery cart specials coming your way yet this morning. So keep it right here. We'll begin our school lunch menus with the Prairie Pioneer Center. Beef stew, biscuit, and fruit today at the center.
Thetford School, ham and cheese quesadilla today at Thetford.
Gothenburg Schools, it's biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs, hot dogs. Grill Station combo features the crispy chicken sandwich basket, made fresh pepperoni pizza, fresh baked Italian turkey sub. The Make It Fresh salad station featuring crispy chicken with flatbread, pizza snackable, and uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Gothenburg.
SEM today, orange chicken on the menu at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Cozad, bird dog with steamed broccoli. Mozzarella dunkers with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches available with steamed broccoli, and Colby Jack cheese sticks. Pizza bar with steamed broccoli today at Cozad.
Sargent today, chicken nuggets, chips, baked beans, fruit cup, and milk at Sargent.
At Callaway, simple and good chili dogs.
Sandhill School in Dunning, beef and noodles on the menu there at Sandhills.
Broken Bow Schools, Cuban hot dog. Nope, that's not right. Next page, Dave. That was last Friday, so let's see if we got a Monday. We do. Today, it's biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs for breakfast, hot dogs, fresh baked Italian turkey subs, uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Broken Bow today.
Loop City today, fish sticks or bacon chicken ranch sandwich on the menu at Loop City.
Arnold today featuring spaghetti, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
And at Ansley today, they're serving chicken legs, mashed potatoes, and vegetables at Ansley.
Arcadia today, it's chicken fried steak on this Monday. And at Litchfield, it's tater tot casserole, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
At Anselmo Myrna today, hot dogs on the menu today, along with biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs at Anselmo Myrna.
All right, we're going to play the game, and then our guest is here, so we're going to visit with Travis Hansen here in just a little bit with Revolution and find out more about how we can be smart with our money and maybe make some money. So stay tuned. That's coming up. Brent, what's your theme? Still Christmas?
Oh, I'm so excited about the theme this week.
Okay.
Yeah. I get to sing.
Oh, Travis, I'm going to bring
it's
your
all
mic
about
up.
It's all about Christmas songs.
You just put that headset on. That might not have been a good idea.
You know what? If I need to be a backup singer, you might have to get your money back on this one. So, but we'll go with it.
Okay.
Feel free to sing along. Here we go. It's fill in the words to these Christmas songs.
Okay.
All right. Rockin' around at the Christmas party hop. What phrase is missing? Here are your choices. Yuletide glee, spelling bee,
Oh, that's a good one.
holiday spree, or Christmas tree. Rockin' around the...
Blank.
Yeah, there you go. If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Ag producers, now is your opportunity to secure spring seed and save money too. Arrow Seed is offering early booking and early pay discounts on alfalfa, summer annual forages, and spring small grains. Act by January 10th to save 8% on alfalfa and 10% on summer annual forages. Arrow Seed has clean, quality seed for every need and every budget. Stop by and visit them in Broken Bow or contact your local Arrow Seed dealer today to take advantage of the early order and prepaid discounts. Learn more at arrowseed.com.
Are you afraid of falling? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Good balance is essential for a healthy, active life. Team Physical Therapy is here to help you stay healthy, improve your balance, and keep you active. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapist will design a personalized plan for you to help you improve your stability, decrease risk of falling, and get you back to doing what you love. Don't let that balance issue keep you at home, or if it does, we can come to you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111.
And we have a caller on the line this morning. I didn't catch the name. Let's find out who we have on the phone. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Rosie.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, good. Are you excited about Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Have you been good?
Yes, I think so.
Great.
I bet you're gonna do well. I bet Santa knows you've been trying. Here's Brent with a singing question for you.
All right, you ready to sing along?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Rocking around the...
Christmas tree.
at the Christmas party hop. You got it. All right. And because you've answered correctly, we're going to put your name on a certificate that will get you a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy Coffee Company in Broken Bow. So when you can, just come on out and see us, and we'll have your certificate ready to go for you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
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 She sounds like she's been good this year.
I think she sounds like she's been very good.
I think so.
I would agree. Travis Hansen is here with Revolution Group. He is a wealth advisor, and we've had the pleasure of having Travis in for a few months now and learning all about what you're offering. Before we get into business, though, kudos to your outfit and Jill's outfit on Saturday night at the gala. 1920s. You guys went all out. You look great.
Thanks, Dave. I thought you guys looked great too. First thing off this morning, wasn't that amazing? I mean, what a great gala on Saturday, and it's so fun to watch everybody in this community come together and put their hard-earned money at work and to better the community. I love to see it. I love to be part of that every year. That the foundation does such a good job, and they put on that event, but they're working hard all year long to better the community, and it's so great to be part of.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I thought the theme was fun, and it seemed like everybody, as usual, had a great time and put a pretty good amount of money together again this year, and it just seemed like everything was rolling along and selling about like recent years. So I'm sure we're going to find the totals out very soon, but that's important, but not as important as what you just brought forward. It's just the people working together, no matter how much money they raise, right?
No, that's exactly right. And everybody has a good heart and gets together, and that's what makes the community work. And we're and Revolution Group, we're excited to be part of that. Absolutely. I was just gonna get together with you guys this morning and talk a little bit more. We've had some really great conversations over the past couple months. But this morning is a great time for us to talk about, again, how unique each client is that we get to meet with. And I want to just emphasize to your listeners that at Revolution Group, we really slow down when we meet with a client, and we work really hard to understand their whole entire financial situation. One thing about the financial services industry that's happened over the years, and it's not a critique of one specific person or one specific group, but it's more about the industry. The industry's become pretty fractured, and so as we've worked with clients, what we find when they come to us is they've got really fractured advice throughout the years. And they might have some investments with this place, or they might have an insurance policy with this place, or they might do their taxes over here, and nobody has worked together with that client. And so, I just want to really emphasize to the listeners that at Revolution Group, we slow down and we have those really deep conversations, and we really dig in to make sure that every piece is working together. And, especially when we work with our clients, we'll find out that their investment strategy is lacking a lot of different pieces, and one major piece of that is the tax strategy as that goes in there. And again, we've talked about taxes before, but it's I know it's heavy on everybody's mind right now at the end of the year, but it's so important that your investment strategy is working hand in hand with the tax strategy, and that only gets more and more important as you get older and as your wealth increases as well. So again, everybody's tax situation is unique. Dave, your taxes are different than my taxes, and Brent, your taxes are different as well. And so a financial advisor or a wealth advisor can't just assume where you're at. They really need to ask and really dig in. So we when we meet with clients, we'll dive in. We'll get copies of your tax returns. We'll go through and really understand all this situation, because what we can do is then we can bring your investment strategy alongside of that and maximize where you're at on the tax strategies. One thing that we're able to do that a lot of firms aren't able to do is when we build out your custom portfolio, we make sure and include things with every one of our portfolios that we build out that's custom to our clients, things like infrastructure and real estate within that overall strategy. And when I say real estate, it's not actual physical real estate that you own, whether it's farm ground or business or things like that. No, it's real estate done through your investments. And when we do that, there's tax benefits that flow through with depreciation directly to the client's portfolios. And what that does is it helps your overall tax situation. So again, I'm going to throw out some terms here. And it's just a sampling of what we have access to. But bonus depreciation through cost segregation in real estate investing, conservation easements, 1202 QBS, opportunity zones, IDC credits, donor advised funds. There's so many different things out there that and if you haven't, and if a listener hasn't heard of any of those, it's just because their investment professional that they're working with doesn't have access to it, and it's not their fault. They don't have that on their menu. So we pride ourselves on being able to work with our clients and pass through those tax savings to our clients. Again, adding tax efficiency, what it ultimately does is it adds to the amount of the dollars that you get to keep. Right? And if you're keeping more, that means your returns are going to be higher. And again, we've mentioned it on the radio a couple of different times, but if you get 1% more return, you double what you end up with your investment portfolio over your life. If you get 2% more, you triple what you end up with over your life. So those are just so huge. I'm just really trying to drive home the fact that there's so much fractured advice out there that people aren't maximizing their whole entire situation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Travis, I think it does, because people are busy making a living, right? So and having this, I'm the old guy in the room, but unfortunately a lot of us didn't think about the retirement until people started asking us about it. Life goes by so quick, and you're trying to make a buck, and you're trying to run a business. Maybe you're farming, maybe you're ranching, maybe you're working for somebody else, but you're just trying to, enjoy life and make a few dollars. And then all of a sudden you're looking at, well, I'm going to retire here pretty soon. Do I have enough money to enjoy my retirement? Maybe it's time to sell a house because I don't want to own a big home anymore, and then you're going to end up with some cash in your hand. How do I best utilize that without Uncle Sam getting
you bet.
a good share of it?
And you make a great point, Dave. We're not asking anybody to be experts in this. Let us be the experts with this, right? And you also make a great point. We work with clients of all different backgrounds, right? Whether it's somebody who's had a W-2 job their whole entire life and now they're looking to retire, or whether they've had a successful ag operation their whole life and they've received fractured advice on how best to make that work, and especially for the next generation, or especially if you own a business and you're looking you've been successful and you're looking for what's next with this. Or do I transition out of this business? Do I pass it down to the next generation? And you've received that fractured advice of, you meet with one person and you get some tax advice here, or you meet with an investment person and you get some investment advice over here, or you meet with an attorney and you get some legal advice over here, and none of it's really working together. And what happens is when things don't work together, you don't get as good a result as you could have if everything comes together and it all works as a seamless engine. And the great thing is there's opportunities to have everything work together. There's opportunities to have your investments work right alongside with your taxes, right alongside with your business or succession planning or your ag succession planning or your retirement planning. You can have them all work together. And it's so important to partner with a firm like Revolution Group and like us that can bring all those conversations into one basket and make sure that all the pieces are working together. And again, what's out there that I've seen in this industry is just that, people want a piece of the pie, right? And, if you talk to this one person over here, they'll get a piece of your pie. And if you talk to this person over here, they'll get a piece of the pie. But what really matters is it's your pie, right? And you want to have the best dang pie out there.
I want the most of the pie.
Right, exactly. So stop giving pieces out. Let's bring it all together and make it work together. And that's what we've seen our clients have the most success with. One thing that we do that's unique is that when we meet with a client and we really dive in and really learn their situation, we'll actually grade where they're at on their investment portfolio and their overall planning. And there's a scale of 1 to 10, and we'll score in these different areas, whether it's a risk mitigation. That's huge. How much risk are you actually exposed to? People don't really understand. And we'll show you, how much risk that you have. And then we'll also show, what's your tax optimization? How are you doing as far as the planning and the optimizing of that? And we'll go through and we'll score that. And then through that process, we'll build a custom portfolio and we'll build a plan for those clients. And then what they see is they see their scores grow up dramatically with that. So we've reduced the risk that they're exposed to. We've increased their tax efficiency, and we've made that pie that much tastier, right? And so then we'll rescore that portfolio and rescore their situation. And lots of times you'll see, or I'll see clients go from 2s and 3s, kind of in the weak spot, and then they'll end up in those 8 and 9 ranges where everything is working together, everything's optimized. And that's unique to Revolution Group, and the fact that we're not after just a slice of the pie. We want your whole pie to work for you.
Okay.
I love that we're talking about pie, Dave. I got to be honest.
Well, it's Christmas time.
Right, and that might be a decent breakfast, I think.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good analysis, a good comparison. And you have the experts to put all that together with your help as well. And you work here locally. You also go to the east where the company is, correct?
Yep, I have office in both places. I have an office in Omaha, but obviously I spend the majority of my time here in Broken Bow and have clients in both places. But no, we have a whole team working to maximize that whole strategy together. We have a CPA on staff. We have a whole team that works together to make sure that your investments are working alongside your taxes and the overall strategy plan and with your legacy. And to bring it full circle, I love that we talked about the gala when we first started talking, because you think about doing good in a community, and you think about whether it's scholarships or community grants. If you have one person, or if you have 2 people or 3 people, and they get together and they pool their resources and they say, hey, we want to do some good, they're going to do some good. But if you have a whole group of people that get together like what was at the gala, and I don't even know how many people were in that room, it was hundreds.
Yes.
But if you get all those people together and you pool all their resources, look at the good that it does, right? Everything works together. The amount of scholarship money that flows through out of that foundation is amazing. The community grants that they grant that improves everywhere that we live. It's incredible because they're pooling together. And I just want to encourage the listeners out there. That's what you can do with your financial situation too, is you can get that all together, get your tax planning together, get your investment strategy together, get your legacy planning together, put it all in that one place and make it all work together. And that not only is going to, pay huge dividends today, but it's going to pay huge dividends for generations. And that's what we love to do.
All right, Travis, thanks so much. If you want to get a hold of Travis with Revolution Group, it's 402-933-3371. 402-933-3371. And you got an email, right?
Yep. That's at thanson@revgroup.com. And again, 402-933-3371. Give me a call. Let's have that conversation. Let's get your pie all working together. Stop giving slices out to different places. Let's put it all together and make it the best, most beautiful pie you've ever had.
All right. Thank you.
You bet.
It's
Good
good to
morning.
see you
Again.
I think I have some Christmas music lined up over here, Brent, that I think you're going to like by an artist by the name of Dean Martin. You know,
I love Dean Martin.
Dean Martin. And then we'll get those grocery specials coming your way here this morning as well, plus more guests here on The Breakfast Show. Keep it right here.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
Dean Martin, Let It Snow. Well, it snowed a little bit over the weekend, but not a lot, just a trace of snow here and there. Got darn cold yesterday, and now we're going to see 50s today.
That's what I hear.
That's crazy.
I'll take it.
Yeah. No need to scoop or sweep. It will be gone by afternoon, I think. That means you can get out and shop and get your groceries stocked up for the upcoming holiday season. Here's with some specials for you, Mr. Brent Apperson.
All right. I want to stress that this ad that we're going to announce to you, some of the specials in it, going to last for 2 weeks. So this will take you through Christmas. This ad will start today, December 15th, and run through December 28th. And here's some of the things on special for the next 2 weeks. We'll start in the meat department. Sirloin tip roast, $6.98 a pound. Center cut boneless pork loin, $1.98 a pound. Rump roast on sale for $6.98 a pound. And Grocery Cart's own homemade pork sausage, $3.48 a pound. Best Choice all-natural bone-in chicken wing portions, $7.98 for the 2.5-pound bag. Best Buy boneless, skinless chicken breast fillets, $2.88 a pound. Prairie Fresh smoked sliced bacon packages are $4.48. Fairberry Red or Tomboy hot dogs, the packages are $4.98 this week. Van de Kamp breaded or battered fish in the frozen food section, $6.48 for the box at the GK. Some of the other specials that you're going to find this week, actually for the next 2 weeks, Best Choice cream cheese, get 3 for $5. Pillsbury rolled pie crust, 2 for $6. Best Choice sour cream, tubs are on sale for $1.78. Bluebonnet margarine quarters, 1-pound packages, $1.28. Crystal Farms chunk cheese, $2.88 the next 2 weeks. Ready whipped topping, 2 for $5. Best Choice crescent rolls, 2 for $4. Pillsbury cinnamon rolls are 2 for $5. And Best Choice heavy whipping cream pints are on sale, 2 for $5. Bird's Eye vegetables in the frozen food section, get 5 for $5. Rhodes dinner rolls on sale for $4.98. Pillsbury Grand biscuits, 2 for $6. The Village Pie Maker pies are on sale again, $12.98. Ore-Ida potatoes or hash browns, $3.98. Some of the other specials for this week, next 2 weeks, Pepperidge Farm pastry sheets are on sale for $4.98. Pillsbury pie crusts are 2 for $6, and Red Baron pizzas are on sale for $3.98. Some of the other grocery savings that you're going to find this week: Kraft Miracle Whip, $4.98. Kraft Mayo is $3.98. Frito-Lay Extra Large Lays, 2 for $5. Tostitos are on sale, $3.98 for the package. And Betty Crocker Instant Potatoes get 2 for $3. As we continue, let's move over to the produce section, where Dole Gold pineapples are 2 for $5. Dole Bacon Caesar chopped salad, the bags are 2 for $6. Let's see here. 3-pound bag of Michigan Gala apples are $3.98. The 1-pound bag of Bolthouse Farms baby carrots, $1.18. Fresh blueberries pints are 2 for $6. Yams are on sale, 88 cents a pound. Large slicing cucumbers are 68 cents each, and crisp celery is on sale for $1.18. As we go to some other store-wide savings, Post cereal, $2.98. Hershey's baking chips get 2 for $7. Green Giant specialty corn, the cans are 2 for $3. Ragu pasta sauce, get 2 for $4. Hershey cocoa on sale for $4.98. Lucky Leaf pie filling, 2 for $6. Lucky Leaf premium pie filling is 2 for $7. Let's see, Ocean Spray cranberry sauce, get it for $2.48. Also, Betty Crocker frosting, 2 for $4. And Hidden Valley salad dressing or dip mix is $1.68 for the packet. Some of the specials you'll find the next 2 weeks in the deli section: sliced to order Kretschmar mesquite smoked turkey, $8.98 a pound, and sliced to order Kretschmar pepper jack cheese is $6.98 a pound. Those are just some of the things you're going to find on sale for the next 2 weeks at the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
Thank you, Brent, and thank you, Grocery Cart, for all those great specials. Remember, when you pull up to the Grocery Cart, the front parking lot's almost always very busy and sometimes full. Do not let that worry you. You have plenty of parking on the west side of the store and plenty of room inside with those wide aisles and all the space they have for you at the Grocery Cart. Open 7 days a week. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. Tributes are pouring in to legendary director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle after their bodies were discovered inside their home in L.A. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is outside the Reiners' Brentwood mansion.
Investigators not immediately releasing details on the circumstances surrounding the deaths. There are multiple media outlets now reporting, including the Los Angeles Times, that a family member is being interviewed in connection with the deaths.
Police are not discussing exactly what happened.
They confirm that this is a homicide investigation, though say they do not have any suspects in custody. There will be a press conference later on this morning.
78-year-old Rob Reiner rose to fame playing Archie Bunker's son-in-law, Meathead, and All in the Family. He went on to direct classic films like When Harry Met Sally and A Few Good Men.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055. Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by NCN, a Nebraska woman has died and a man is facing charges after a crash on a northeast Nebraska highway. At around 8 a.m. Saturday at the intersection of Highways 81 and 32 in Madison is where the crash happened. A witness told the Madison County Sheriff's investigators that a commercial straight truck was westbound on Highway 32 when it failed to stop at the stop sign. The truck then hit a southbound SUV, sending it into the ditch. The force of the crash caused the straight truck to spin and turn on its side in a ditch. A news release said an ambulance transported the SUV driver, 49-year-old Robert Kalba of Ogallala, to a local hospital where she later died. The truck driver, Jose Figueredo, age 54, was arrested for reckless driving and motor vehicle homicide. Agencies involved were the Madison County Sheriff's Office, Madison Volunteer Fire and Rescue, and the Nebraska State Patrol. The crash is still under investigation by the Madison County Sheriff's Office and the Nebraska State Patrol. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Minnesota Vikings won the Sunday night NFL game 34-26 at Dallas. J.J. McCarthy, 3 total touchdowns after throwing an interception on his first pass. The Rams in L.A. beat Detroit 41-34 to clinch a playoff berth. Denver won its 11th straight game, clinching a playoff spot, beating Green Bay 34-26. Bo Nix, 4 touchdown passes. Green Bay's star pass rusher Micah Parsons left with a non-contact knee injury, a possible torn ACL. Kansas City at 6-8 has been eliminated from the playoff race, and Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes tore an ACL late in the loss to the Chargers 16-13. Buffalo came back to win at New England. Dominant wins for Philadelphia and Chicago. Baltimore shut out Cincinnati 24-0. In the NBA, Portland beat Golden State despite 48 points from Steph Curry. The Lakers edged Phoenix 116-114.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 54. Northwesterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, lows level off around 24. High of 59 tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. A blend of clouds and sun Wednesday with daytime highs approaching 58. 39 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
It's true, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Janet Lawhorn.
Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It is 8 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, and I believe Jack is outside. He had some batteries that were depleted, but he's got those in his microphone. So let's find out what it really feels like out there. Jack, what's it like?
Well, good morning. It's not too bad this morning, honestly. Only a 26 outside under a nice and sunny, clear sky. Winds out of the west, 5 to 10. Barometric pressure at 30.05. Humidity 79%. Only a trace of snow in the last 24 hours. Got just enough to kind of cover the ground with a trace of precipitation for this month. A high yesterday of 26 and an overnight low of 21.
All right, Jack, that sounds wonderful. Sounds like we're going to get some wind later in the week.
Yeah.
It's going to be warm but windy later on. I think today might be one of the better days. So thanks for letting us know what it really feels like.
You're welcome.
It is 9 minutes past the hour. Well, let's see here. I got a birthday to celebrate real quick, and then we'll get some more guests in here, Brent.
Okay.
Couple different birthdays. Don Johnson.
Oh, Sonny Crockett?
Sonny
from
Crockett.
Miami Vice.
Yep.
Yeah, my hero growing up.
76 today. Also the lead character in Nash Bridges and starred in the film Knives Out, and also Dakota Johnson's dad. I'm not familiar with Dakota, but she must be famous too.
Yeah, she's a popular actress.
Okay.
Yeah, the daughter of Don Johnson, and I believe Melanie Griffith is her mom.
Yes, yeah. I do remember when they were together. Dave Clark is 86 today, drummer and manager of the Hall of Fame 60s band, the Dave Clark Five, part of the legendary British invasion, and hit the music scene here in America, much like the Beatles, very, very big. And he was always a great manager, but I think he was probably one of the best drummers for that time period. Here's the Dave Clark Five, Bits and the Pieces, Dave Clark, 86 today. Well, our guests are in, settled, ready to go, and talk about the Broken Bow Area Rotary. And we have Colleen Gates here and Deb McCaslin back in the studio. It's good to have you back. How's things for the weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Very busy, but it was a good weekend.
It was a phenomenal weekend.
Especially Saturday, I imagine, with all the activities giving away those great Christmas baskets out at the fairgrounds.
It was something else. I think it was kind of our smoothest year.
Oh, definitely the smoothest that I've ever been involved with.
It was bitter cold, but we brought in a fire pit to help our outside volunteers kind of grin and bear it. But we distributed to over 155 families and 465 children, and then 20 senior citizens. So it was great.
465 kids.
Yeah.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real good. That's real good.
We were pleased. And, do you want to go through our thank yous?
Oh, we can.
I'll pass you my list.
We have so many people that are so many businesses and stuff like that have helped us out. First, I want to thank the Children's Christmas Fund Committee because they did a phenomenal job. And then we also had who's the one?
Farm Credit Services.
Farm Credit Services that put all the we got to spread out all the gifts, and then Farm Credit Services comes in and by number, and they just filled all the food bags, and they also filled all the gift bags.
Nice.
So that was really nice. They do a lot of work, so that we're very appreciative of them. But then we have help from Varney's, Ace Hardware, Ortela Dale, Lily and Kate, Tractor Supply, Geared for Sports, Grocery Cart, Callaway Market, Mills Hardware, Brewbakers.
They just do a phenomenal job. We start working with them in July to make sure that we have everything on hand so that everything is spent locally, which I absolutely am so proud and honored that we can do. Mm-hmm. And they take it very seriously. They look for the best bargains for us. When they go to market, they shop for us. It's just really, really kind of cool.
Yeah, we have a nice variety of toys for all the different ages because they know that we need toys for all ages.
Yeah. And it's really kind of fun to be out there on Saturday because we've got a great group of volunteers and we have a pretty darn good time.
We did.
We really, really enjoy Saturday. And we're very mindful of being very secretive in that the master list of who sent letters in, there's only 3 of us that have access to that master list. And thank you to my sister because she enters all the data. But we like to honor because you never know what's going on in a family.
You do not.
You just never know. We probably better get to Rotary.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. Thank you very much. Nearly 500 kids and some family and some seniors. That's going to make their Christmas, and can't put a price on that. So thank you.
What's really cool is some of the donations that we receive, and yes, we receive donations all year round. We always need those. Will be accompanied with a really nice little note that says, you helped me as a child, or you helped my family, or 2 years ago you made a big difference, and we're all employed now, or just different notes like that. And so when you look right after the first of the year, the list will come out and the chief of everyone who donated. So if there's a little anonymous beside that amount of money, there's a good chance that that's a family that was helped before and they just want to donate now, but they don't want their name in the paper.
Mm-hmm. Great. That's a great effort, guys. Appreciate it. And the Broken Bow Rotary is right in the thick of things like that year
Yes,
round.
we are. Yes. We could not do it without them. They are our heavy lifters.
So that's great. Are you looking past Christmas for the Rotary now, or what's your plan?
Well, then our next, besides our normal meetings, which we have the first and the third Wednesday of the month, our next biggest thing that we're going to do is our Christmas party, which we're looking forward to. But we're waiting until January to do it because everyone's so busy and stuff like that. After that, we'll be involved with the helping with the playground when they have their pancake feed. And then we also have a summit, a Rotary Summit, that's going to be held here in Broken Bow that Deb's been doing a lot of work on.
We'll bring in Rotarians from really all over the state for that. Oh, and Kansas and South Dakota for that. So we're really kind of excited about that.
And where will you hold this?
We're going to hold it at the hospital.
Oh, nice. There's plenty of room.
There's
they got
plenty
big
of
rooms up there for meetings. And
They do. They've got a really nice big community room and several other rooms we can use for breakouts and things like that. And a fantastic cafeteria. So we're excited about that. And we're working, and on the 21st of February, we're helping run the pancake feed for the children's playground. We're really involved in that. Colleen and I kind of noticed their committee meeting about a year ago and said, hey, can we join in on the fun? Because we'd really like to help with this.
now that's for the inclusive playground at North Park?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's a continuing effort. I know they're maybe halfway home on that one, so anything that anybody can do will be appreciated.
Yeah, because sometimes the second half, raising that second half is actually harder to do than the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
some of the excitement is not quite there, especially for the people that are making donations. I've already donated, and so
Yeah,
it is
you're
very
right. And
important to help.
It takes a while to raise that kind of money, and the second half, sometimes you're right, is a bit more challenging. But I have confidence that this community and this group of citizens we have will make sure that gets done. So.
I have full confidence, too. It was, maybe a year and a half ago that I was out on the playground with the teammates. And that's when I realized they have 2 swings for 465 kids. And I watched this line of 10 kids waiting to get on a swing set over a 20-minute recess. It wasn't going to happen. If you weren't first out, it just wasn't going to happen. So that's when I came back to Rotary and said, okay, guys, we got to do something here.
Well, you just love the idea that the kids can go out and play together no matter what.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
They have a great time out there. And I like what they've done on the outside because they play volleyball and soccer and everything on the outskirts of the schools now.
Yeah.
It's just really kind of cool. They're doing a great job with what they have.
I was thinking, maybe we could just put a rope and a tire up and
Hey, I had a lot of fun with the rope and a touch, man.
From a tree. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Do you remember the old teeter-totters?
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember going up in the air.
And having them jump off? You came down kind of hard.
Well, some of the playground equipment that we were on would not be acceptable today.
That's definitely correct.
But they did build character.
Oh, yeah.
And, and we continue our work with polio. We continue our work overseas. We still have a huge project in Zimbabwe. We'll actually be meeting with the club in Zimbabwe in January, which we're really looking forward to.
Okay. Now, if we've sparked any interest out there, is it okay if somebody out there just comes to one of your meetings and takes it in to kind of figure out what you guys are all about?
Oh, we welcome
yes,
anyone
please.
that comes in. They're very welcome.
Sometimes I believe that when you shop for a place to do service or volunteer, it's kind of like shopping for a church. It's perfectly a great idea. Come and test the waters a little bit, and see if it's a fit. And so we welcome anybody to come in and test the waters and see if it's a fit.
Okay. And those meetings are usually at the hospital as well.
Yes, they're in the hospital. Like I said, the first and the third Wednesday of the month, we meet at the lunch hour. We usually eat in the cafeteria. They have great food, as we said.
Yes, it is good.
And then we have our meeting there. So but yeah, anyone is welcome that would like to join us.
And we also have, we call it a blended meeting because we have an online version as well. So you can dial in through Zoom if you like, because we have, for instance, one of our members is a banker. And they have to have a bank officer at the bank at all times. So she usually lets some of her staff go over the lunch hour. And so she has to be at the bank. So she usually Zooms in so that she can physically be at the bank, but also present for our meetings. And so that works out, too.
That works pretty good, yeah.
And I travel a lot, so I try to Zoom in anytime on the road. So it's just kind of fun.
Yeah. And if you can't be there in person, you can be at the meeting.
Yes.
Which works nicely these days with everybody on the go.
Yeah, it really, really does. And so we still have our raffle tickets out there. Our drawing is not going to be until January 8th. We're going to draw at our party.
Part of the celebration.
Yes.
So it can be a stocking stuffer.
All right, and talk a little bit about the raffle, if you would, please, as to what the prizes are.
Well, the main prize, or the first one, people get to choose. We have one that's a quarter of beef that we will pay. It's locally grown. It's processed here locally, and they can choose however they want to have it processed. And then we also have a wine basket where all of our members bring bottles of wine, and so you get a wide variety of wine, and you can. In fact, one of the gals here won it last year, the wine basket.
Christy won the wine basket last
she did.
year, and it completely filled her desk. It was so cool delivering it.
And did you get an offer on any of that?
No, I did not.
I didn't either.
Didn't even know she won until right now.
I think I remember her winning, but
You may have to take that up with her.
Yeah.
well, a great prize and for a great cause.
Yeah. The tickets are $10 a piece, or 3 for $25.
Okay.
So, and any Rotarian, you can ask them, and they all will have tickets for you to purchase.
And you can message us through our Facebook page, and we'll deliver those tickets. Or they're available at the chamber.
That's an easy one. Yeah.
Stephanie's just a fantastic member of our club, and she's been selling quite a few down at the chamber. So I'm glad to hear that.
Okay.
Good.
Anything else that you wanted to highlight today?
No, we're just very thankful for you guys out here. You do such a good job for us. And thank you for shoving out on Saturday that, yes, we were still meeting. I received 2 quick texts after we got out there going, due to the weather, are you still going to hold the Children's Christmas Fund distribution? Or are you going to postpone? And I'm looking around at everything we've got, knowing that we lose the building that day. No, we are not postponing.
And they didn't have to get out of the car, right?
No.
No, but they were worried about the driving.
Sure.
So the school did an all-school shout-out for us, and you put it out here on on your social media and things. So we totally appreciated. Sure appreciated Doug coming out and taking pictures and nosing around and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job for us, and enjoy his company as well. So he's really enjoys community things, I think.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does a really nice job. Well, you've got just a great staff. And Tina's also a member of our Rotary Club, and we absolutely love having her.
Well, we expect her to be selling some raffle tickets here pretty soon.
I told her I would not poach. I would not personally ask any of you to buy so that she could.
Well, thank you so much, ladies, and hope you have a great week.
And
thanks.
you all have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Yes.
You too. We'll take a time out with these words on The Breakfast Show.
Hi, I'm Shauna from Agribest Feeds. May your Christmas be filled with warmth, laughter, cheer, and love. Thank you for choosing Agribest Feeds of Callaway. Merry Christmas, and remember, Jesus is the reason for the season.
At Gothenburg Health, we understand that women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
This is Stuart Fox of Nebraska State Bank. We'd like to sincerely thank our customers for their support and business this past year. We look forward to serving you and Custer County for many years to come. From the NSB family to yours, we hope you have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Did you know that there are supplemental health insurance policies that enhance your coverage? Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. You're used to hearing me talk about annual enrollments, Medicare, and private health insurance, but dental, vision, accident, cancer, and hospital indemnity plans are available year-round. These affordable coverages can help ease the financial burden when the unexpected happens. Give Lori or myself a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
Ronettes, and they sound great doing Christmas music here on The Breakfast Show on this Monday morning. Got a few things we want to tell you about. More guests coming in. A lively show for you today, and that's the way we like it, with good people sitting in the chairs here with us talking about good things. Nebraska Land Hearing here in town wants to remind you that hearing aids don't really need to be so expensive that you just can't buy them. Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing Broken Bow works with any budget for hearing aids, and they don't have to break your pocketbook. They don't have to break the bank. With over 35 years of experience and multiple Best of the Best awards, Roxanne provides top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to mess with. She also offers free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for new and returning patients. Don't drive to Lincoln or Omaha or Denver. It's not necessary. Call Roxanne at 308-384-3852 and schedule your appointment today to get expert care that fits your budget right here in Custer County, right here in Broken Bow at the Chamber Building on the east side of the square.
Well, they are starting their 12 Days of Christmas sale at Lily Kate Boutique. That's right, 12 Days of Christmas deals going on now at Lily Kate Boutique. And here's your deal for today. Save 20% off denim. So today, save 20% off denim at Lily Kate Boutique on the square in Broken Bow. Make sure you watch their Facebook page for the deals each day and grab a different deal each day until Christmas Eve day. Lily Kate Boutique, located north side of the square in Broken Bow.
Let's talk Off-Broadway. Off-Broadway in Broken Bow offers exceptional assisted and independent living, plus a great move-in special going on with a referral bonus. Staff can help with housekeeping, medication management, and meals, taking the burden off your shoulders. At Off-Broadway, they're 24/7 if you need them, giving you peace of mind while still maintaining your independence. You choose the level of care that you will be needing and free to come and go as you please. Let them handle the cooking and cleaning so you can spend more time doing what you love. No hard work, no snow scooping, just comfort, community, and convenience. Enjoy a full schedule of activities to keep you engaged and entertained, along with a friendly staff that's sure to brighten your day. And Off-Broadway is hiring. Stop in here in Broken Bow and ask for Julie for more information on their open positions or apply online. And come take a look around and see what they have to offer, both for employment opportunities and for living. They would love to have you through their doors to take a look.
Here is a job opportunity for you through Sergeant Pipe. They are looking for a maintenance technician to join them in Broken Bow. Duties would include, but are not limited to, the following: routine inspections of building, grounds, and equipment, perform basic repairs of equipment, preventative maintenance, maintain accurate records of maintenance, emergency repairs on all machines and equipment, and general upkeep to ensure the facilities are well maintained. The position is 5 days a week. It's Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. are the hours. Competitive wages. They are an equal opportunity employer, and a great benefits package too, which includes health, dental, and vision insurance, 401k, and paid time off. If you have any questions about the position, you can call 872-6477. To apply, you can apply in person at their location at 114 North First Avenue in Broken Bow, or apply on their website by going to sergeantpipe.com/careers.
Thank you very much, Brent. I'm kind of watching the lobby here. It looks like maybe there might be another guest, and they can just come on right through the door here and come pay us a visit. We'll take a time out while they get settled up here and settled in.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Merry Christmas from Barney Pharmacy. Make sure you go and see them this week so you can have a chance to spin and see with their wheel. It's packed with savings and offers that will make your shopping extra special. Remember, they are Christmas Bucks participants as well. Shop and try to win. Open 8:30 to 3 Christmas Eve, close Christmas Day. Plan your prescriptions accordingly and visit soon at Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
The holidays are here, and with all the cooking, traveling, and shopping, life can get hectic. Bruning Bank makes it easy to stay on top of your finances wherever you go. With the Bruning Bank mobile banking app, you can manage travel plans, track spending, report lost cards, and more, right from your phone. Take the stress out of the season. Visit us on the north side of the square in Broken Bow to get started with mobile banking today. Bruning Bank. Build, grow, and thrive in the new year. Member FDIC.
Some secrets can't be kept. Celebrate the season at The Secret Garden with 20% off all books and devotionals and 15% off t-shirts and artificial greenery. Maintenance-free amaryllis bulbs have arrived, and AMPTO poinsettias and Christmas cactus are still available. Grab a delicious drink and enjoy a hot $5 lunch while you shop. Open every day until Christmas, weekdays 11:30 to 4:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30, and Sundays 1 to 4. Shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com. Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and half a mile north.
It's 8:36 and right on time. Scotty is here, and she, of course, is here on behalf of the Custer County Economic Development. Scotty Ross, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Only more of it. I just thought I'd give that a try.
Wow.
I'm exercising my liver today.
Oh.
So, you want to join in? You just.
You didn't.
Oh,
you
yes.
didn't, oh, that kind of. I thought you meant like the gala was hard on it, maybe.
No harder than usual, Scotty.
Okay. No, you were. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. The gala was fun, and I know you like to see the community come together, Custer County come together, and make sure there's scholarships that are offered to the students and other projects that are being done, because it all fits in with what you do with the group you're with, right?
Yes, Riley and I have a very close working relationship with each other. The scholarships they give out affect workforce, obviously, in Custer County and all across the state. There's different types, categories of scholarships for incentives to bring folks back for nursing or different trades. So that's obviously very important. And then the grants, not only CEDC, but other places around the county benefit from those. Huge to have an active local board on our foundation. Yeah. And it sold out fast this year. I couldn't believe it.
Sold out very quickly. And the whole event just ran smoothly, and everybody had a really good time. Food was wonderful. So, Brent, did you like your meal?
I thought the meal was fantastic.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, and we didn't get harassed too badly. Actually, Scotty, we maybe you could tell the story better than I, Brent. Jeremy encouraged us. They had a character drawer there that would draw the character.
Oh.
Yeah. An old radio guy, as a matter of fact, who...
Yeah, that was interesting. I worked for KGFW for years, right?
Yes, and he told me that he remembered when I came and applied there at Kearney 100 years ago, how he could remember that, because I was so nervous. I'd just come in and give him the resume, and he asked me a couple of questions, and I left, and I never heard from him again. He told me I was still at the top of the stack. He just never got me called. Yeah, he's a longtime radio guy. I think he worked for Rural Radio the last 5 years before he retired. He used to do the drawings as a hobby, and now he and his wife travel around and do it all over the place.
Yeah, sounds like
and
it.
He's really good, isn't he?
He is very good, yes.
Yeah. So go on.
He did a caricature, I guess, of Dave and I, and then they took it and auctioned it off.
Oh, I was going to say, where did it end up? Where's it at?
Yeah.
So who got it?
Well, actually, I think it sold for $700 some.
Wow.
And
then they sent it back and sold it a second time.
Yeah, I think
it's how popular we are,
you guys
Scotty.
are, I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was because we were popular that they sold it again, or because the person who bought it looked at it and go, yeah, I really don't want this.
I'll pay
Just
$700
sell
to
it
not.
again. Yeah, sell it again.
Yeah.
It's just a nice donation.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
It ended up with Hunter Thomas.
Okay.
Who was a family, and so, I'll probably see what he does with it.
Maybe you'll get it for Christmas.
Maybe.
Hey, there you go.
And if so, make a copy of it because Brent's the one that wants to send it down to Arkansas to Mom down there.
Mom would probably like to see it, yes. Yeah.
But that was fun, and everything really sold well. And again, I know what you just expressed how important it is, and it's a lot of different communities wouldn't have two organizations working as closely as you guys work together on. But we've seen you out together working on things, and that's important.
Yes, and Riley's a go-getter. We're so lucky. She had big shoes to fill, following Lindsay Diven Cook now, and she was the director for almost 10 years, I think. And Riley just took the ball and ran with it. And she comes from an education background, so she's very organized and very ambitious. And we're really lucky to have found her to carry things on.
So today is meeting day for the Economic Development Group, and it's kind of a big day because I think you're going to look into the future a little bit.
We are, and I'm finally bringing some things to fruition, and it feels good wrapping it up here at the end of the year. And most importantly, we're having some sugar cookies with frosting on them. Sadly, Karen Smith took the holiday season off this year, but Mackenzie was able to line up some cookies from Triple B Bakery. So
Nice.
We're excited about that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, but yeah, I need a quorum today. So everybody who's listening, please come. I've got some very important things that we need to approve.
Okay.
So.
All right. And one of the things that you mentioned last time you were here was the putting the plan together with Rick Nelson's help from NPPD. Does that start today?
No, Rick, that's one of the things on the agenda. He and Melissa Trueblood, who is the economist with NPPD, they got pulled in another direction. They're helping very heavily in the child care realm. Kind of blazing a trail with putting data to measure quality child care into the future, which for those of us who work in economic development, we kind of geek out on data, and so it's very exciting to see how they're putting numbers to investment in human capital is the way they're calling it. So, you invest in human capital, and the human capital with the highest return, the younger they are, the more return you get. So really looking at the 0 to 3, the first 5 type of an investment in these young children, equipping them with the tools and preparing their little minds for, starting school, and how that results in a return down the road for the taxpayers, because they have less learning disabilities, they have less, anxiety or whatever you want to call it, that may require more resources from the school down the road. If you can do that investment early on and prepare these children well for, for their education. So,
well, I think we understand what you're trying to do there, because it's easy with all the technology and everything anymore for parents maybe to get a little reliant on that, and the kids get over in the corner and they look at a screen most of the afternoon, and the interaction, they don't understand interaction with other kids until they get to preschool or daycare. So there's some real benefits to getting those kids together early on and getting them in the right places.
Yes, and it's almost scary to think about it. Somebody like me that I don't have any sort of an early childhood background, but gosh, their little minds are growing at just enormous rates when they're that little.
They really are.
And so there's so many developmental things that you can really get a head start on if you do things right. And so, where we're talking about the need for childcare, we might as well talk about the right kind of childcare and, setting those kids up for success. So I'm not mad. I'm really glad they're working on that, throwing their resources at that, but I think it's going to look like we're not going to have our survey till after the first of the year, which getting into the holiday season is probably not a bad thing. And getting going with our new chairman and vice chair, I think it's just going to be a good way to turn things over and just really hit the ground running. So.
Yeah, really, minds might be a little clearer after the holidays than going into the next couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you hope? I know you mentioned to me when we talked about this that you're hoping that members of the development group and, for that matter, community members will come up with some out-of-the-box thoughts maybe on what we should be looking at, mostly because sometimes you can pass over good ideas if you don't have somebody bring them up.
Yeah, and that's, I think, a huge reason why, Mackenzie and I could develop the survey and send it out and facilitate the whole thing. I'm perfectly capable of that, but I think it's very valuable to bring in folks like Rick Nelson and Melissa because they bring an outside perspective. They do this strategic planning for communities all across Nebraska. So not only do they bring an outside perspective, but they're also hearing what other communities are talking about, and they can bring those ideas for us to think about and consider as they're facilitating these conversations. So,
and Scotty, don't you think, too, that they come in with all those conversations with other communities and, there's the hot button ones and they go, yes, that's important, but here's what another community brought forward that's very interesting and might work here, that kind of a conversation.
Yeah, how the dominoes all connect.
Yeah. Okay, so that's up and coming then. That's going to be after the first of the year.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what it's looking like. I want the board to approve the survey before we send it out, because we're not just sending it out to CEDC members. We'll be sending it out to a lot of different key businesses and Custer County residents and boards and different things like that. So another way to get outside perspective. I think, obviously the problems are the same all across the state and really the country. Housing shortages, childcare shortages, workforce shortages. And I think we kind of get zoned in on the solutions we've been talking about. And I think it's important to kind of, step back and look at different and creative ways to approach those issues as well.
And you've mentioned, and I think it's worth mentioning this morning, talking about making sure the existing businesses in our Custer County communities that are here now remain here and grow and get stronger, because that's a better bet probably. There's data that shows the percentage of businesses that start out from scratch in this environment today have trouble succeeding, so you really want to nurture the ones that are there, right?
Absolutely. Well, it's just like hiring an employee. It's 10 times cheaper to keep an existing than it is to hire a new one and onboard them. But succession planning is a huge part of what we do. We obviously touch base with all of our local businesses. Some of them don't want to talk about succession planning with us, and that's fine. But we do want to make sure that all businesses know we are a resource, whether it's because if you are planning to sell your business, you need to plan it at least 10 years in advance. You don't just decide in December that after the first of the year we're going to sell and close the doors. It's a process. But not even succession, just, ongoing. What are the things that you're encountering? What are your daily struggles? And it helps us set our big goals when we hear from other businesses.
And you have some connections with some different entities that might be able to help in certain situations for certain businesses, right?
Yes, absolutely. Whether that's going through your financials, or if you need some financing, some capital investment in your business to diversify, we have resources all across the state for that.
Okay.
So.
All right.
And speaking of resources all across the state, we've been talking a lot with the Department of Labor about what's going on down in Lexington. Those job fairs wrapped up. The last one was this last Saturday. I don't have anything in my inbox yet as far as planning more of them, but I did send materials from some Custer County employers to be shared by the Department of Labor at those job fairs. And in talking with some of our larger employers in Custer County, a lot of them had already interviewed 20, 30, 50 employees before the job fairs even started. So I think there's going to be a fair number of those workforce that will be coming to Custer County, it sounds like.
Well, if they can stay and work in another place, that's the best scenario you can come up with, right?
Yep, it's the best for Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's the best for rural Nebraska, Custer County, absolutely. We hate to see that close, but at the same time, for all of our employers to be able to fill every open position they have is, kind of a good thing for us.
Yes. Yeah, there's always
if you want to find a silver lining.
That's a pretty tall task on this one, but that's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else where's Meadow at anyway?
She almost came with me this morning. I was just thinking about that as we were walking out the door. There's not going to be much longer that I'll get to bring her with me. She's going to start school for real, like next year. So,
oh gosh,
I might have to bring her with me before the school year's over.
Please do if you can. I know it doesn't always
Getting
work
to
out.
the point where I'm a little scared what she's going to say. I won't be letting you interview her for a Christmas. Yeah, it makes me a little nervous.
Understand. As you said, those minds are really growing every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you never know exactly what they learned yesterday. So
absolutely, and how they interpreted it.
Yes. So today the meeting is at 4:00 out at Custer Public Power, and we need to get as many of our members there to have a quorum so you can vote on some important things.
Yes.
All right. Okay. And then after the holidays, the planning starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have our what we call our annual meeting, the third Monday in January. I do kind of have to make a lot of phone calls and beg because it does always fall on a holiday in January and February. But January is a huge meeting. We elect our new chair and vice chair, and I've visited with Chantel and Caitlin. They're both going to stay on as secretary and treasurer, which is huge. It's nice to have some longevity in those roles.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun to have some fresh blood in our chairman role.
Yeah, or some old blood, maybe.
We're excited.
Good. Well, it's good to have you in, and as always, keep up the good work. I know you and Mackenzie are dedicated to what you do, and you're very organized and good multitaskers because you're smart young women, and I think that's to our advantage here in Custer County.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll take a time out with a little Jack Johnson Christmas music for you. Going to pick it up just a little bit here, Brent.
Okay, good.
Gonna change gears. Sometimes we do that on this show. We've been kind of mellow with the Christmas music and so forth, and that's fine. But, there's people out there going, hey, pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys this morning? There's nothing wrong. We're just going to tell you about Sylvester's in Broken Bow because big show coming up kind of an annual, semi-annual thing. Chris Lager comes in once or twice a year to Sylvester's because he loves playing there, and he's coming again.
Yeah, he'll be there this week. Chris Lager coming to Sly's. So get ready to rock around the Christmas tree this Friday night at Sylvester's. Plan to join your friends for the ultimate Christmas party, featuring the sounds of Chris from 9 until 1. And, of course, if Chris is in town, you know what they'll be doing at Sylvester's. It's a game of bun darts with a $200 first prize. A good time to sure to be had, so come on down on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. This Friday night is when Chris Lager will be there. Don't miss the show. You'll see it at Sylvester's, the quiet little place. It's going to be rocking on Friday night with Chris Lager.
Here's Chris Lager on the radio on The Breakfast Show. Be able to check out Chris Friday at Sly's again here in Broken Bow. Always fills the place, always a big party, always a good time. So take it in. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. No arrests yet in the deaths of legendary Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle. Correspondent Jonathan Vigliotti is outside their home in Brentwood.
There is reporting from several media outlets suggesting that the bodies were found with several stab wounds. We're also learning from the LA Times, though, again, this is unconfirmed, that a family member is perhaps being questioned for any connection to this.
Survivors are speaking out after the terror attack that killed at least 15 people celebrating the first night of Hanukkah on Australia's Bondi Beach. Wayne Miller tells CBS Mornings.
A lot of emotions and thoughts running through our heads about what could have been.
A new manhunt is underway after police released a person of interest in Saturday's mass shooting at Brown University that killed 2 students. Providence Mayor Brett Smiley.
The resilience that these survivors showed and shared with me is frankly pretty overwhelming.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Sniffles and sneezes got you down? GoodRx is here to help with big savings on commonly prescribed cold and flu meds. GoodRx is free and easy to use. GoodRx is accepted at all major pharmacies like CVS, Walmart, and Walgreens. Just search your prescription, find a coupon, then show your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx is not insurance, but it works whether you have insurance or not. If you do, GoodRx may beat your copay price. Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com to save today.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Minnesota Vikings won the Sunday night NFL game 34-26 at Dallas. J.J. McCarthy, 3 total touchdowns after throwing an interception on his first pass. The Rams in L.A. beat Detroit 41-34 to clinch a playoff berth. Denver won its 11th straight game, clinching a playoff spot, beating Green Bay 34-26. Bo Nix, 4 touchdown passes. Green Bay's star pass rusher Micah Parsons left with a non-contact knee injury, a possible torn ACL. Kansas City at 6-8 has been eliminated from the playoff race, and Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes tore an ACL late in the loss to the Chargers 16-13. Buffalo came back to win at New England. Dominant wins for Philadelphia and Chicago. Baltimore shut out Cincinnati 24-0. In the NBA, Portland beat Golden State despite 48 points from Steph Curry. The Lakers edged Phoenix 116-114.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 54. Northwesterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, lows level off around 24. High of 59 tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. A blend of clouds and sun Wednesday with daytime highs approaching 58. 39 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Visit the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow, located conveniently on Highway 2. From the highest quality cuts of meat to a great selection inside GK Wine and Spirits, it's at the GK. They take pride in their friendly staff and encourage you to join the rewards program at Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
Currently 28 already under a sunny sky. Winds out of the west 5 to 10. And barometric pressures at 30.06 and rising. Humidity at 81%. High yesterday was 26 with an overnight low of 21. And then we're now at 28 under a sunny sky. Sunset today at 5:09. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:58. A little moisture, a little freezy moisture over the weekend. A little skiff of snow here and there, but no measurable precipitation. We'd be lucky if we picked up 1 100ths out of all of the little skiffs we've had. But we didn't measure that, so we're still at a trace for the month. And we're close to halfway through December. So that's where we're at right now, Brent. Well, let me turn on your mic.
Hello.
just listening to the news this morning, we have the shootings in Australia, near Sydney, near the beach. I think last I knew, there was 11 people lost their lives there. 2 people at Brown University here in the United States. And then overnight reported that Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle found dead in their Brentwood home. It's just crazy what we're doing to one another as human beings. And a group that we play often here on the radio, the Red Clay Strays, recently released a song about that very thing. It's called People Hatin'.
Yes. I'm with you.
Man, oh man. Let's talk Christmas and head another direction here because we can cheer you up Well, we can help cheer you up via radio waves or internet waves or digital hookup, whatever. I don't want to get technical here. But anyway, the Christmas kids.
Yeah.
And today, on this Monday, it will be Arcadia kindergartners on KBBN. I want to make sure I got the right date. Yeah. And we'll have Arcadia on KBBN, SEM on KCNI. So we switched that around from last Friday. And then tomorrow, we'll have Sandhills Thedford kindergartners on KCNI, Sargent and Taylor kindergartners on KBBN. We'll switch that around then on the 17th. So that's your schedule, and you can enjoy the kids. There's been some really, really good ones, as usual, this year with the kids' thoughts on Christmas.
Yep.
And Mary Jane Gardner does a wonderful job talking to the kids. She, of course, has years of experience with kids, but it's an art to get the goodies out of the kids like she does. Does a great job. You have anything over there that you wanted to pass along?
I just want to remind you that, boy, can you believe it? It's the third Thursday of December coming up this week. So every third Thursday of the month, they do their special Sip and Shop at Rustic and Red in Cozad. These sales will run all day from 10 until 7 on Thursday, and they will have special musical guest Amy Hayner, who will be performing in the loft from 5 until 7 on Thursday, and I would guess that there will be a lot of Christmas music to enjoy this time of year. Sales and a chance to register for their door prize will run all day. Rustic and Red has gifts for everyone on your Christmas list. Beautiful Christmas and home decor, also along with stylish women's apparel and a magical children's section. I want to tell you what their hours are through Christmas. Monday through Wednesday and Friday and Saturday, 10 to 5. Thursday, of course, for Sip and Shop will be 10 to 7 this week. They will be closed from December 24th through the 26th for the Christmas holiday. So mark it on your calendar. There's Sip and Shop coming up this Thursday at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
A reminder, this is the week. Holiday Notes fundraising concert takes place this week at the Broken Bow School's new Performing Arts Center. On Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. start time. Tickets are $20 and may be purchased at the Chamber here in Broken Bow, or you can also call Leah at 872-1250. Don't miss it. Should be quite a performance in the new digs there at the school, and quite a show, both with band and choir, and then smaller groups a lot of times for this event, which is kind of nice, and solos and you name it, they'll have it up there for you on the stage.
Yep, be a great night.
Music coming your way, kind of with the theme of we need to get along. We got to get along. Brett and I have been getting along great every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
love you, Dave.
So if we can, you can. Because after all, folks, we're only human. Here's Hayes Carl. A hard segue into the next story here from We're Only Human, because it's about people and dogs and the IRS.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm interested.
A woman sues the IRS asking that they make her pet a legal dependent. Yes, attorney Amanda Reynolds filed a complaint in the Eastern District of New York on behalf of Finnegan Reynolds, her 8-year-old golden retriever. That isn't as odd as it sounds when you consider 94 million families own one or more pets, and 97% consider them part of their family. Reynolds says her dog's expenses are about $5,000 a year. Her main argument is that pets are no longer property, they are family members, and the IRS needs to wake up and smell the kibby.
Aha. Well, that's an interesting argument when you stop to think about it.
Yes, because pets do become definitely part of the family.
Yeah, for sure. And there's certainly expense involved.
Yes.
In taking care of the family pet.
I wonder if there'll be an IRS form where you fill it out and you go, yes, dewormed.
Yeah.
The rabies shots, the list goes on and on.
Food cost.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's interesting. My guess is it won't get very far, but it's an interesting point she brings up.
Yes, it is. It is. You know, Brett and I usually get along. We're playing songs about getting along here. Quit hating one another for whatever wrong reason it is, because hate is wrong, period. Now you can get upset about a football game like Brent. You know, he's a Bears fan, and
I've been pretty happy this year, actually.
You have been, but Nathan Scott, you know, you kind of give him a hard time when he was in here, and so you have.
Do you know how long? Nathan's a Green Bay Packers fan. Do you know how long it's been since I've had any sort of ammunition from a Bears perspective to give Nathan a hard time?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. So, you know, if somebody's getting, under your skin a little bit, that's okay. Forgive them.
Yeah.
If it's about something that really doesn't matter, like a sports team. Now, I know this is hard for you to accept, but in the real world, it's important to you as far as the team you cheer on. Human beings love to get behind something and group up. That's kind of their human nature. We like to be a part of a particular group of people. In this case, fans.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, we have politics where it is today, where they get the pack mentality. They turn into a pack, and rather than a body of decision makers. So when somebody does that, just put them on your biting list.
To put it plain, I just don't like you. Not a thing about the way you is. And if there ever come a time
about that. Do you see that shirt she's wearing that you can get on her Brighton list?
I have seen that, yeah.
Woo! That's scary. Hey, was out this weekend, I guess it was Saturday, doing some shopping here in town and ran into a bell ringer. Mr. Wright was out ringing a bell at the grocery cart.
Nice.
Doing a great job. People were putting money in the red kettle. We need a good run here towards as we approach Christmas. We need to kind of ramp it up through the Salvation Army's bell ringing, and if you could help out, they would appreciate it. They're looking for more bell ringers at different times of the day. You can pick the time of day, but we'll encourage you to take part, ring some bells, raise some money. 90% of the donations made through the Salvation Army stay in Custer County. That should ease your mind there. There's a sign-up sheet link on sandhillsexpress.com. You can also go to the Salvation Army's Facebook website and get signed up there as well. And there's a schedule there. You just key in your name and the times that you want to do it. You can do it for an hour, 2 hours, whatever works for you. Take a friend, take a group, but they could sure use those bell ringers to get ourselves ramped up to put some money back into the Salvation Army's funds to do good things year-round.
Yeah, and come on out and say hi to the KCNI KBBN staff. We'll be ringing the bells at the grocery cart on Wednesday, I believe, from 4 to 6.
Should be nice for that.
It should be.
Should be nice. Also, last week we had Sue Ellen Kepke in with Healing Hearts and Families, and they have their holiday appeal going on right now. During 2024 and through 2025 to this point, Healing Hearts and Families provided 757 different services to 381 individuals. And the services that were provided include shelter for 15 individuals and families, 305 therapy sessions free of charge, and the list goes on. And this is for Blaine, Custer, Garfield, Loop, Sherman, Greeley, Valley, and Wheeler counties, where they've tried to help meet the needs of families that are in some tough situations or individuals. And they are short on funds. They had a federal cutback. With the new cutbacks took place, and they're also struggling with state funding. So if we can help them out, now would be the time to do that.
Yep.
And you can just drop by their office and leave a donation. And there's also a phone number you can call to talk to them about it somewhere. I guess I'm not seeing it on this sheet, but stop by and see them. And be sure and get your tax ID number set up, because this is deductible. And you can get a hold of Sue Ellen Kepke, Executive Director, and make your gift during this Christmas season to that group, because they could use the help.
Yeah, and be watching for letters, I believe, that are being sent out in the mail for that very project. So be on the lookout for those.
That's right, Brent.
Mm-hmm.
What's on tap for sports this week?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Well, I can tell you what we for sure are doing.
Okay.
On Thursday, we will be in Ansley. We're going to cover some area wrestling for you. In the past few years, we have covered a wrestling quad, which involves this year Ansley, Litchfield, South Loop, Twin Loop, and Overton are the scheduled teams to compete. And so we will be there on Thursday. I believe matches will start around 5 o'clock. And so we'll have those for you coming up on Thursday. And we will do the live video stream so you can watch the matches accompanied by the radio call. Mr. Crawley's going to help me out. We'll be doing that together. And so we'll have that for you on Thursday. Video stream, most likely KBBN is kind of what we're looking at right now for radio coverage. And then on Friday, we will be in Ainsworth for you for Broken Bow girls and boys basketball. We'll have those games for you on KBBN, 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. And then we will do the live video stream as well, so you can watch the games with the radio call from Ainsworth. Because of what happened on Sunday with Nebraska volleyball being eliminated from the NCAA tournament, there's a possibility we might be adding something this week. So
Okay.
we'll see how that plays out, and we'll keep you informed.
All right. Very good. Very good. Sounds like a fun week, folks. Going to be warmer Expect some wind this week. So when we're traveling, we'll get pushed around a little bit, but it's going to be pretty nice.
Can I go back? I forgot. We're going to be busy Saturday, too. Forgot about that. We're going to be in Sumner. We'll have Sandhill, Sefford, and SEM girls and boys basketball on Saturday afternoon for you on KBBN Radio and our live video stream as well.
Your Husker and high school sports connection, KCNI, KBBN Radio. Thanks, Brent.
Thank you, Dave.
Talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.